afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of MSME Masterclass. Today's Masterclass discussion is on the topic Bridging Tech with Shop Floor, Smart Integration for MSMEs. And today we have the privilege of hosting Mr. Manish Shah, Managing Director at Sarla Advantech Private Limited, a part of the globally recognized ATS Global Group, headquartered in Netherlands. With over 28 years of rich experience, Mr. Shah has been a driving force in industrial automation, instrumentation, and manufacturing software solutions across multiple industry verticals, including steel, cement, automotive, and process manufacturing. At Sarla Advantech, Mr. Shah leads the company's overall strategy and operations, helping businesses harness the power of digital transformation, IT, OT integration, and smart automation to drive real impact on the shop floor. His work has empowered MSMEs with large enterprises alike to reduce engineering errors, improve execution timelines, and build globally competitive systems. He holds a degree in electronics and communication engineering and a diploma in management studies, bringing a rare blend of technical depth and business acumen. We are delighted to have him here today to share actionable insights on how MSMEs can practically integrate technology into their shop floor operations. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Manish Shah. Welcome, sir. Welcome on board.
Thank you, Amrita. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And as you said, I think the tech space, especially in the manufacturing, is really evolving at a fast pace. And I think the way India's manufacturing growth is, and the way I think government has put a focus on manufacturing, I think MSME has a large role to play. And we ourselves also an MSME. So we're happy to share my experience and see how fellow colleagues can really move on further in the journey.
Perfect. So we will jump on to our first question for today's session, and we would like to understand when we talk about smart integration between tech and shop floor operations, what does that really mean for a mid-sized manufacturing unit?
So Amrita, see, you must be hearing there are terminologies called Industry 4.0 or smart digital transformation, right? So I think Industry 4.0 has given us a real very good technical foundation for the manufacturing companies, be it MSME in a steel, in a process, or in the food processing, a good overlay of utilizing the technologies available to improve their manufacturing efficiency. See what any manufacturer, especially MSME, wants to do, right? They are always working on a tight deadlines, on a limited budget, and they want to improve their throughput, improve their margins, and improve their ability to deliver more quality goods to their customer in a more efficient way. So this integrating some of the business needs with the technology available, be it like knowing what is the actual production status on my factory, or knowing what's the real-time inventory, knowing what's been my quality reports today, what's been my workforce availability today. Those normal paradigms in any manufacturing head, what he would like to do, which traditionally is doing offline. He has to walk to the shop floor, he has to be physically available there. How can we automate that and made it available easily with transparency so that they are able to take the real-time business decisions in the right way? That's what is the integration of smart tech manufacturing with the business. I think that's what the premise of the technology.
Okay, understood. And now, so if for an MSME that is wondering where to begin, how can they assess if their current shop floor setup is ready for digital or semi-automated upgrades?
I think that's also a good point, Amrita. So I think there is no, I think a lot of people believe that I need to have a fully automated manufacturing machines or the system, then only I can use the tech. I think that's a misconception. There are a lot of technologies available which can enable the digitalization benefit to a manufacturing setup in as is situation what they are. Those benefits may be limited, but even there are a lot of technologies like sensor-based technologies available. Even there are a lot of technologies on identification available, where in the as is setup, whatever automation state the manufacturer has, whether it is manual system, where it is semi-automated using the old technology or the latest technology machines, you can integrate or utilize the tech available within that to get some benefit of the technology available. It is not that they need to completely automate their system first, then only utilizing those tech, I'd say. So one is to look at what are the business priorities, right? Similarly, say somebody who is doing has a lot of furnaces. So optimizing temperature profile of a furnace or seeing that the hardening of the metal is done in the right way, that is his priority. Somebody who is doing on a say a supply chain of a discrete industry, ability to quickly support their customer with the quickest delivery time is their priority. So looking at business priority and then linking that with the right technology with the setup is the way to look for. So it's not that you need to have a complete automated latest based on the art machines, then only they can use the tech. Even the MSME with the whatever state they have, they can utilize the tech to gain the benefit out of it.
Got it. Sir, also tell our attendees, are there any budget-friendly tech tools out there that can help MSMEs get better visibility into their production processes?
So as I said, first of all, lot of machines which they currently use are now are with lot of automation technologies. So a lot of machines use what we call as a PLC-based control systems. So those PLCs have the protocol and the data format through which data can be easily integrated to an application, to an Excel sheet, to a mobile app. That is one way to use. Even some of the machines who do not use a PLC or control systems, there are sensor-based technologies available, very cost-effective. As I said, so for example, I'm running a CNC machine. What is the critical I want to know is the throughput of the machine. What is the part count, right? So I can just put a small sensor at the output of the machine and see my part count. So I can bring that data onto the tech, use a mobile phone or an application. I can see what the throughput coming from that machines. So there are different technologies available through which we can utilize and then start getting the data on the system. So there are, even in the software side, you must be hearing a lot of softwares are available, which we call as a SaaS, software as a service, right? So they need not invest on a server, on the software, implementation project. They can just go and connect to any SaaS vendor, start interfacing the data to the platform, and they can start see the real time, the production status, their equipment efficiency, and things like that. So a lot of quick, easily deployable, and cost-effective options are available.
Got it. Now, sir, throw some light on some of the most common mistakes that you have seen MSMEs make while trying to digitize their operations.
So I think one common mistake is to define the business requirement using the tech accordingly. Just not follow what my neighbor is doing or somebody else is doing. As I said, suppose I'm running a company. So what are my key business drivers? I'm running a company where my customer is always asking for just-in-time delivery. So my ability to quickly produce is my key. Okay. I'm running a business where my equipment availability is the key. So my equipment downtimes are more, and my availability of equipment. If my equipment goes down, it takes me a lot of time to update the machine, and then I have a breakdown, loss of production. So that's my key. So defining what is business priority for me, and then deploying tech for that use case, so that I'm able to see ROI. Otherwise, my business priority is not right. I'm investing in some other priority which is not giving me return of investment, and then I feel a constraint, and then I say, oh, this is too much investment, I'm not getting return. So one is defining the right business problem where you want tech to solve. And second is selecting the right technology, which is, as I said, a lot of technologies like SaaS and sensor-based available, cost-effective. Need not wait for entire machine upgradation to take place using that. And then start slowly. Don't try to do complete digital disruption in one go. Take one use case, one business requirement, see the benefit, see the acceptance from all your entire manufacturing setup, including your employees, workers, get the adoption, and then start the next step. So I think that's the right approach, where sometimes customers, MSMEs fail in their initiative and they feel this is not giving the return what they were looking for.
Got it. So how does using real-time monitoring actually help reduce work or improve quality during first-time production?
So simple tools like your automatic inspection tools, right? So traditionally, operator on the shop floor, once the production does a manual inspection, he has a log sheet, he has a paper sheet, and he checks and puts the details. Now, simple thing is like digitizing those workflows, which are not very which are very cost effective, quickly can be implemented. So those workflow digitization quickly alerts to the quality manager or the supervisor that there were some issues in the inspection, and they can go back and attend what are the right remedy for that. Similarly, when you have the inspection results are on the digital application in your Excel sheet or anything, you have a good way to analyze, do the corrective preventive action, analyze the issues, and improve the throughput. Right. So those are the simple tools which can help without any much investment, help improve the quality inspections.
Understood. Now, so do small manufacturers really need expensive systems to connect their production data with ERP or inventory tools, or are there smarter workarounds around this?
So today's again modern ERPs offers a lot of open integration technologies to connect the software data to the ERP. You don't need to have a proprietary API and the interfaces. So a lot of open APIs, a lot of interfaces like OPC are available through which you or even as simple as Excel and the Microsoft SQL queries and data transfer to a data table, which are available very easily, where you can upload your manufacturing software data to the ERP. So it's a very, very proven and tested, and all the ERP vendors, what you see in the market, including foreign vendors and Indian vendors, support those integration technology very quickly to deploy and get benefit out of it.
Now, in a steel heavy operation like a fabrication shop, how can MSMEs track usage, scrap, or wastage more efficiently with the help of technology?
So there are interesting technology, especially on the in the camera side. Now there are a lot of powerful digital cameras which can scan the object, be it a very heavy metal component, including their surface, any quality issues, either say a scratch on the surface or even some spot on the surface can be easily identified by a camera. And those cameras very, very inexpensive, very cost effective. You can easily deploy on the storage, on the scrap yard to not only monitor the quality, also track the movement. And there are a lot of identification technologies and barcode and RFIDs are available, which can track the movement of the material from your production to warehouse to scrap. So these technologies are very, very cost effective, very powerful, and a lot of vendors and tools are available which can deploy these solutions and help you monitor the track and the movement of the material from one location to another.
Okay. Also, tell us, sir, are there easy to implement solutions for automating quality checks or even just tagging rejections in real time?
So, as I said, a lot of good tools are available to automate what we call as a complete quality life cycle. So, your inspections, your reports, your item clearance, be it vehicle, component, anything. So there are a lot of good software tools available which can automate the entire process, and very good development in the barcode technology, which even can be put on a high temperature object like different metals, which can sustain very high temperature, which can help the identification. So both these software tools to automate the quality function, including your inspection, checklist, test reports, and the identification technologies enable this function in a very cost effective and efficient way. And these are proven. A lot of customers, including India, MSMEs are using this successfully.
Got it. So, tell us, how can integrating tech into the shop floor help MSMEs better manage project timelines and avoid delays?
So, as I understand, MSMEs are always, when they serve to the large customers or to the direct end users, delivery timelines and ability to execute them in a budget is a very, very key, because they are not very, very capital intensive organizations, right? So their ability to know my equipment availability on the shop floor, if they are able to predict that I don't have an immediate failure expected in next some measurable time, and their visibility on the inventory, if this tech enables them, they are very much better prepared to rightly project their delivery timelines and commit to the customers. Any issues there, typically there are some issues in their inventory or some unexpected issues on the shop floor, machine downtime, or some quality issues which were actually day to day they hamper their commitment. So there are a lot of, as I explained earlier, tech available to enable their production visibility, their inventory, and their quality. If they enable those would really actually help them to meet their delivery commitments very efficiently and in more predictable way.
Now, so let's talk about procurement. How can MSMEs use tech to better link material purchases like steel, TMT, or cement to their execution on the ground?
So this is also an interesting aspect, I think, where manufacturing tech is really helping a lot. So if you see nowadays, a lot of companies who are involved in logistics, they use this technology, RFID and the GPS tracking very effectively. So MSMEs are able to track the respective inputs from their vendors, whether my cement is likely to reach where it is, which location it is, how long, is there any delays on the road, anything in the warehouse movement, they are able to track if any metal component they are importing, they are able to track. And as I said, once they are enabled on the production side to better predict and control their delivery timeline to their customer, it gives them the enough bandwidth what they need to have on the input side, on the inventory side. So a lot of advancement in the logistics automation side, which is happening using the GPS tracking, RFID, and the barcode, is really enabling all their vendors, MSME companies vendor to see, and then based on that, they are able to rightly project them what is the timeline they require, so that they are able to optimize out their cost of carrying inventory. Otherwise, these are very uh, asset incentive and very finance incentive inventories. So they are able to project their inventory requirements very in a sharp manner to their vendors, so that they are able to optimize on their cost of carrying inventory. So I think a lot of advancement on the GPS tracking and the RFID and the barcode in the logistics is helping them to predict their inventory requirement in a much better way.
Understood. So tell us, can digital logs or dashboards really simplify compliance and audits for smaller manufacturers? And if so, how does that work in practice?
Again, I think this is not only compliance, a lot of the large customers, and now India is becoming a base for more and more global manufacturing, where this digital logs of compliance, of the quality record, inspection logs, it is going to be more or less mandatory. And this, as I said, very effective solutions like logbooks available on a SaaS platform or on-premise platform, very, very effective. You just need to have put initial effort to look at your existing methods, records, and use the standard workflows available within the application to digitize them once. And then you have a continuous inventory of all the logs, records, and it not only helps meet the compliance, it also helps you give a tool to analyze and find areas of improvement within your operations, which really bring a lot of improvement and efficiency in terms of cost of operations and the quality, this side both.
Okay. And so if an MSME makes a small scale tech upgrade, what's the best way to measure if it's actually adding any value to the business?
So as I said in the beginning, I think the right approach is to do this exercise upfront, right? So as for example, I'm saying I'm an MSME where my utmost business criteria is my ability to deliver the quality goods. I'm in an area where any compromise on the quality or any small things in the manufacturing side is going to impact me heavily. I'm not able to deliver to my customer. I'm not able to meet the deadline. I have a heavy penalty. So if I decide this as a use case and I see that what is my current state? My current state quality is, say, my throughput is 95% and I'm losing 5% on a quality rejection side. So if I decide this is the single most criteria on the manufacturing side, I want to improve my benchmark from 95% to 97%. And what is the value of the 2% if I am able to make that improvement? Then I know what is the ROI it will be. So if I take that as a base, then I decide to deploy tech in automating my quality inspections. As we discussed earlier, I use the right workflows. I digitize my quality inspection, digitize my tech, analyze the data, ensure that I improve that. And if I run for 3 to 6 month cycle, And if I see my quality improvement, my production throughput of quality going up from 95 to 97%, that 2% would have resulted in this many million rupees for me. So if I go that way, I'm able to quickly realize the value of tech. I do able to do the right investment, and that also enables the greater confidence within my entire ecosystem. Not only as a business head of MSME, but my soft floor team, my works manager, my manufacturing, everybody sees the value of the tech, and then my further adoption is more appreciated and self-driven. So I think this is the right approach to do and identify your business area, which impacts the most. Use that as a first case to deploy tech, see the ROI benefit, and go to the next case. I think that's the right way to look at the ROI.
Okay. Now, sir, suppose an MSME short on budget, which generally happens, and typically that is how MSME setups are. Would you recommend automating a machine or digitizing a process first? And how should MSMEs decide this?
So as per me, these are two different aspects. One should not automate or upgrade a machine just to use a tech, because automate or upgrade a machine itself is a reasonable investment, and that would be different use case which will justify that investment. Suppose I'm using a machine, I have a throughput of say 1,000 parts per day, but if I use a high tech machine, it may give me 1,500 components a day. So that itself, my ability to produce 500 more components a day, that itself will justify the ROI of that machine or a new machine or automated machine upgrade. Just because I want to use a tech, I think upgrading a machine doesn't justify the ROI. I'm saying so. It is, or did I answer, or what is that? I think you're saying so.
My question to you, sir, was how does an MSME decide whether automating is recommended for them or whether they should digitize a process first?
Okay, so as I said, automating a machine is a different exercise, and digitizing a process again is a different aspect. I think digitizing a process, if you ask me, is perhaps a first priority, because it doesn't take a very large investment, but it gives you a lot of benefit in terms of you have entire process there available in digital form. So as I said, your workflow execution or your execution steps digitizing gives you complete production history. Your quality checklist digitization gives you complete quality checklist history. So that with a small investment gives you a lot of data, which not only meets your compliance, also gives you a lot of data for analysis, your improvement area, and that will create a business case in addition to the machine upgrade of major throughput. So I think in a given situation, one has to look at the pros and cons and as this situation, but on a broader scale, digitizing the process is a first priority.
So, according to you, what are the must-have digital tools that MSMEs can use for managing fabrication or batch production?
So I think if you have to start with, I think first is the complete ERP, including some of the activity which you do on the shop floor, your employee login, log out, your inventory management, your manufacturing SOPs in the ERP. I think that would be the first thing to start with. Second would be to process digitization, as we discussed earlier, your digitizing your manufacturing records, your test procedures, your checklists, inspection reports. And third would be, where possible, to integrate tech either to an application or to an ERP, right? Start bringing at least a manufacturing visibility, right? Connecting small sensor-based systems and see what's my machine availability today, what is my throughput today, to start with that, and possibly to go for some advanced tech tools like, say, preventive maintenance, right? I'm able to do that, or asset utilization, asset monitoring, health monitoring of assets. So those are the advanced use case as and when we progress, and based on the status of the automation of the machines, we can progress towards that.
Now, also, there's a question that has come from one of our attendees, sir. He's asking, What role can QR coding or barcoding play in streamlining production and dispatch?
So as I said, QR code and barcode both are very good identification tools. So my when I take a raw material from my warehouse and bring it to the first stage of production, if I have a barcode, I'm scanning the barcode, and I have an integrated process workflow already built in the system, so it tells me what is the stage it is. Now after that, if I finish one first phase of the activity in the soft floor and moving to the second stage, either for inspection or the next phase of process, again I'm scanning the barcode. It tells me that this item has moved from stage one to stage two. When I clear the say inspection at the stage one, and I again update the barcode, it tells me that I have cleared the stage one inspection. It is all clear from the quality. I move to stage two. So visibility of your goods movement, what we call as a WIP, work in progress movement, is really fantastic tool to give you clear hold on what's your project, what's your delivery schedule, what's your project delivery, how are you moving against your commitment, and any issues there can be highlighted and can be actioned upon very well. So I think both the technologies really help to track the movement of your goods within the soft floor, give you the right status of where strategies, either in process checks, quality, those are being tracked properly.
So there's another question that we would like to ask, which has come again from one of our attendees is, what is the role of energy and utility tracking like compressed air, welding load in efficiency planning?
So again, I think energy consumption is a very important, significant cost factor in any MSME operation, especially in the process industries, I think. So nowadays, very good energy meters are available, which not only do the proper energy monitoring station, they also provide the data over the communication protocol to a simple software which are called energy monitoring software. So it helps you to see what is your consumption and what is your power consumption at each node. If I'm looking at a plant, I'm looking at area, I'm looking at a furnace, I'm looking at a even looking at other utilities like what you mentioned, compress air, other things. So what is my overall utility consumption? What is the cost to it? And then when I analyze that, one is doing the energy audit of the plant and find out what are the areas to improve the consumption at that side. And also when I have a choice to make, whether do I use grid power, whether do I use the other genset, or whether I use my own plant power, those choices, you have a more digital data enabled decision rather than a thumb rule to optimize the utility cost. So I think you really took a right one very appropriate aspect of the MSME business and utility. And today's, even with the ESG norms, even the customers of the MSMEs are putting requests to meet the ESG norms, and again this plays a very important role in that area.
Can mobile-based applications help small units manage daily shift planning and operator productivity?
Yes, that's also, I think, a trend we have seen in several customers, especially where, as you said, when there are MSMEs operates in three shifts, and there are a lot of workers or staff required on the soft floor. Availability of a staff is very of operators is very key for a particular operation to execute. So I think mobile-based workflows, entry, exits, log sheets really help a lot in tracking your employee availability in a very good way.
Okay, and so my last question to you is, there are many MSMEs who are still using legacy systems. What would you say to those founders who are hesitant to move to digital tools?
So first of all, digital tools is not a big cost factor. I understand. I think many times it is being projected, or people feel that going for a tech is a big investment for me. And one of the point you also asked, right, is a myth to say that I need to automate all my machines, then only I can use tech. So that's not the premise. A lot of cost-effective solutions, right from sensor-based technologies, even basic identification tools like barcode, RFID, and even the software tools which are using SaaS technology, which you did not do any capital investment, no need of server, application, software, big implementation. You can just take the subscription, do a basic configuration, and start using. So that is one. One is it's not necessary to completely automate your plan. Second, the initial cost are not that prohibitive. And third important thing, I think I again repeatedly saying is find the right ROI use case for you. What is the thing which you would like to first to improve in the manufacturing? If you take that as a case, apply the tech, see the benefit, then I think step by step you can adopt more and more tech, more and more use cases, and really see how technology can transform your manufacturing journey. So I think that perception, that thought process that tech is only expensive, I need a very high skill team to deploy, that's a myth. Tech is a very cost effective, available in a very effective way, and it can be deployed by anybody who is knowing the soft floor. So I think that's the way tech has evolved, and I think we all should adopt and embrace it in the right way, which is appropriate for the particular organization.
This brings us to the end of today's episode. So thank you so much for being with us and for sharing your detailed insights on bridging tech with shop floor. I'm sure our attendees who are online would have learned a lot of things from you and from your number of years of experience in this domain and field. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
No, thank you, Amrita. It was really wonderful, and as I said, overall tech is evolving a lot. India's manufacturing landscape is evolving a lot of expectations from the industry around, especially on the MSME. And I think everybody should try and really adopt the tech, and it really we together will be able to embark to the new phase of the economy. So thank you very much for your time. Really pleasure.
Thank you for the closing notes, sir. It means a lot. For our MSMEs who are online, if you've missed any part of the current episode, or if you'd like to view any of the current episodes or the previously done episodes, please go on YouTube, type JSW1 MSME, and you will find all the episodes uploaded there. Thank you once again, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.